Namaste and welcome to Tune in Frequency. Today's reading is going to be a special reading, and would like to dedicate this reading to Danielle Noel. She is the creator of this beautiful Ocean Dreams Oracle deck. I absolutely love it. I actually won it, so this hasn't been bought. This isn't like a deal or anything, but she asked about what we associate with the ocean, and I was replying to that and gave like a very heartful reply, and I guess that resonated with her, and I became one of the, I believe, three winners in this. And I would like to start this reading with a little prayer, basically a few words that Danielle Noel has prepared. She calls this Mother Ocean. I open my heart to your deep mysteries and tender revelations. May I find soothing comfort in your waves and shores. May your waters help clear out any stagnant energies within my mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for always guiding me towards calmer waters. Thank you for holding me in place when life feels overwhelming. May your waters anoint all that I do with your sacred wisdom, and may you be blessed with healing, protection, and endless love in return. I find these words so beautiful, and as you can see, her artwork is just incredible. I absolutely love it, and that's why today's reading is going to be with the Ocean deck. But before we get to that, we are going to use the sound bowl traditionally as we do in Tune in Frequency. So you may close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, and breathe out through your mouth. We're going to do it one more time. Try to breathe in deeper and let everything that is like stuck in your energy, in your body, let that go. Breathe in. Even deeper, one last time. Take a deep breath in. All right, let's start. So it's still ringing, but this week is going to be about what I saw. I want to show you. What I saw is like basically like one layer, and there was like a layer underneath, and this first layer kind of broke open and kind of dropped into the other layer. And so it's about like going deeper and discovering another layer of yourself. Last week we had the inside job, so we're still in the introspection phase, I would say. Okay, so with this new layer, this new foundation, I want to say, you begin a new phase. You begin a new phase, and there's going to be a more steady, very stable, and reliable, constant energy. So there's something that you're going to start, another project, another task, and you're going to do that for a really long time. So you have like a long breath basically to be able to do that. You got stamina to like actually build on that project. So make it a good one, I would say. Like choose wisely and make it a good one. Okay, so what I saw was something white, like a layer of white, would made me immediately think of snow. And with this idea of snow, I had this um, suggestion that is like a new beginning. So you are starting fresh. So you can also let go of whatever mistakes you have done in the past. Um, the whatever old you want to kind of leave behind, and go in like full heart, full intention, and with a clean vest you go into what you want to achieve with this new project. All right, so here we go, diving deep into the ocean stream. By the way, this is like what the deck looks like from the back, which I find so beautiful. I will probably create another video for you guys where I introduce the deck in more depth. But let's get this week's reading in first. All right, so we got a few cards. We got Temple of the Sea. We got Cleansing Waters. And we got Inner Alchemy. Okay, I love this. Ah, these cards, they're so beautiful. Okay, let's start with Temple of the Sea. When I hear temple, what I want to say to you is immediately a little quote from Deepak Chopra. My body is the temple of my soul. My body is the temple of my soul. Whoever listened to Deepak Chopra's CD, I believe it is, he has these beautiful tracks going from A to Z, affirmations, and he starts with, my body is the temple of my soul. And that kind of rings with me when I find this card, the Temple of the Sea. So not just, we call it like the body of water, right? But the body of water is also the emotions. So the Temple of the Sea, like our body, which is the temple that holds the water inside our body. So that is what we're going to take good care of. Self-care is major this week. And then your temple gets to shine and sparkle just like this one. All right. Cleansing waters. So it's not just hygiene. Cleansing to me also means purification. You purify your body, your mind, your soul. So take time not just to, take care of yourself and do your personal hygiene, but with that personal hygiene, for example, when you shower, you imagine yourself, you're standing in the shower under a light, and that water that hits your body is actually like water filled with light. And you let that water not just like wash your body, but also let this light wash over your whole energy body, over your aura. And you intentionally cleanse your body. But also when you are cleaning up your home, you intentionally put that energy in there. When you wipe a surface, you're not just wiping the dirt or the dirt or the dust. No, you're also like wiping off like the bad energy and actually putting in like the good energy that comes from you, from your hand. Your hands are real like magnetic, powerful things. Use them wisely, whether it's on your body or also for your space around you, but also with the human beings that are around you. So put in that tender loving care in your self-care. The last card that we have is Inner Alchemy. So this to me is especially addressed to your belief system. Look at the way you are wired, the way your thoughts are wired, because whatever you think of, whatever you say, whatever you do is going to create what you're going to see in the outside world. So be mindful of what you think, what you say, and what you do. And to be able to do this like inner alchemy. What is alchemy? When I think of alchemy, I don't just like think of the book The Alchemist, but I also always imagine, because I had a dream many moons ago, I want to say like decades ago, and I had this really terrible nightmare that I woke up and I was standing in line to stand in front of God and to show him who I was, who I created with my thoughts. So I had to like put my hands into my head and pull out like all the terrible things that were inside of there. And I was like showing it to God, and there was just like this really yucky piece of shit of like smelly something. It was terrible. I woke up and I was terrified because I thought like, oh my God, like doomsday is coming and I'm not who I want to be, and I don't want to be like this piece of shit, like metaphorically. Um, and I thought like this was the most horrible nightmare I ever had. I want to change it into something different. And I've heard about the power of finishing a nightmare and creating the story that you want it to be. So I created the story of God collecting all the shit from all the human beings and going up and letting all that shit run through his fingers and his hand, and that liquid shit basically turned into gold. And what landed down on earth was like liquid gold that formed into a huge temple a huge castle where every human being had their own personal room, and that room was actually created as their heaven. So my room, my heaven, was this swing that I had as a little girl at my grandma's place in India. And on that swing were all my loved ones. Like it was like so huge that everyone fit together, just cozying up there, just chatting and hanging out. And yeah, that is like the alchemy that I would like to invite you. If you don't know how to work on changing your belief system, working on your mindset, changing a belief, or if you want to like explore the things that are inside of you that you might not be aware of and you want to bring to the surface to be able to work with it, like I want to invite you to just send me a message, um, ask me about like what ways we can work together. I would absolutely recommend like doing a completion process with this, because for me it's like the most transformative tool that I have in my um, bag of tools. So, yes, um, if you have any questions to this reading and also about the deck or the creator, I will definitely link Danielle Noel again in the video, just so you know. And I want to say thank you again. I also got this beautiful journal with a beluga whale, which is one of my favorites. It's also part of my spirit animals. And yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this deck, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned.